good evening. Wish you a very happy new year 2021. And this new year, I would like to start with one interesting video, which is one of the great yogas of Vedic astrology, well known yogas of Vedic astrology, Budha Aditya yoga, which is also called a Nipuna yoga. So, this yoga is formed by conjunction, mutual aspect, mutual exchange of two great planets, one Sun and the other one is Mercury. So this yoga produces lot of dynamism, makes a person wealthy. He becomes very popular. If you see the significations of Sun and Mercury, so you understand why this yoga is such an interesting and important, powerful yoga in Vedic astrology. So Sun is for name, fame, self-esteem, dignity, self-ego, creativity, arts, entertainment, artistic pursuits. Mercury is for intelligence, communication, trade, counseling, mediation. And Mercury is also for enemies, debts, and diseases. So when two energies like name, fame, creativity, entertaining, artistic with intelligence, communication, then this makes a person with great abilities. It gives a phenomenal success, especially when this conjunction happens in Kendras. So for Gemini, Leo, Virgo and Sagittarius ascendants, this yoga in Kendra makes a person highly skilled, talented. He is a go-getter. So there are many aspects to this conjunction. Some like in some Vedic text, this conjunction is only powerful when it is close conjunction, or these two planets are separated by two different padas but in the same star. So there are many sayings about this conjunction, but based on my experience, what I would like to share with you about this conjunction is, in this conjunction, so whoever be the planet that comes closer to Sun becomes combust. So in combustion, Mercury has to be ahead of Sun. So here it is called combustion in case of Mercury and Mars, because Mercury and Mars are friends to Sun. So for enemies it becomes planetary war. Here when this conjunction really works, gives extremely good results only if Mercury is ahead of Sun. Here what happens is, Mercury is kind of an advisor, a divine a divine ambassador, communicator, intelligence, brains. So Mercury has to lead and Sun has to follow. In this case only, this yoga gives very good results. If Sun is ahead of Mercury, then what happens is, the person's intelligence is overshadowed by his ego, because of which he would miss many opportunities. He could not avail the opportunities. An egoistic person, self-centric person cannot be successful in an enterprise. Especially if you look at the current era of markets and global development, people who are in sales and distribution, marketing, so who could achieve 300%, 400% target of sales, they definitely have this kind of conjunction. And also we need to see the placement of these two planets, the dignity of two planets in Navamsha also. So suppose for example, for a Sagittarius ascendant, these two planets conjunct in the 10th house. In Navamsha, suppose Sun is debilitated, what happens? This yoga is not effective. It can't give good results. So in Navamsha also, these two planets should be in a very good dignity. That is one thing. The other thing is, these two planets should not be afflicted, because afflicted Mercury is considered as good as a malefic planet. So suppose Rahu or Ketu also joins this conjunction, then this yoga is cancelled. So I don't say it is cancelled, the effect is not seen. If this yoga receives malefic aspects of Saturn and Mars, then it could reduce the intensity of yoga by 25 to 50%, depending on how powerful the malefic aspect is. If this yoga receives benefic aspects from Jupiter, Moon, Venus, then this yoga is further enhanced to give great results. So it is very, very unlikely that people possess this yoga. It is not common to have a clean yoga like this, because only Mercury and Sun have to be conjunct, and Mercury should be ahead of Sun, because Mercury should lead the path and Sun has to follow. Mercury is the main decision maker, not the Sun. And the dignity of Mercury and Sun should be good in the Varga charts, especially in Navamsha. None of the planets should be in a debilitated state in Navamsha. And these two planets should not receive any malefic or evil aspect. Or these two planets, this yoga should not be afflicted with nodes like Rahu or Ketu. And it has to be formed in Kendra, either first house or 10th house. This yoga is said to be more powerful, because Kendra sthanas are karmasthanas, konasthanas are dharmasthanas. So when planets are in Kendra, it means like you are driving the show. When planets are in Kona, then it means your belief in a system is driving the show. So because 10th house, 1st house and 4th house, these houses are known for name and fame. So basically this yoga is very powerful if it forms in Kendra. Why I mentioned for only Leo, Gemini, Virgo and Sagittarius ascendants? Because for Gemini and Virgo, Mercury is ascendant lord, and Mercury is ahead of Sun in the actual yoga. So this is auspicious. And for Sagittarius, it is again it produces another yoga, another auspicious yoga, which is Dharma Karmadipati yoga. Sun is 9th lord and Mercury is 10th lord. And also, of course, Mercury owns 7th lord also. So here the key here is how many degrees Mercury is ahead of Sun or Mercury is behind Sun. It decides the intensity of the auspiciousness of this yoga. Not only Sun Mercury conjunction. If you see Sun Mars conjunction also, Mars has to be ahead of Sun for this yoga to be give successful good results, auspicious results. Because Mars is commander, king has to follow the commander. But the other way, if king leads and commander follows, then there is no point in being king. The commander has to be in foreground, king should be in background. The same case, in Budha Aditya yoga also, Mercury has to lead because he is a communicator. He penetrates into all the social media, all the channels, and he markets the beauty, the creativity, the talent of Sun. That is how this yoga works. These people are such a skilled people, so just by looking at them, like, people get pleased. If these people talk for 5 minutes, that's it, they'll make a deal. People who are in pre-sales, people who are in marketing, who possess this yoga, they are the most successful in their career. That's the greatness of this yoga. So friends, this is my analysis about Budha Aditya yoga or Nipuna yoga. If you like my video, please click on like button and also subscribe to my video. Thank you very much.